Hey, Facebook Live. What's up, you guys? Hey, YouTube, Periscope. Welcome, everybody. Please let me know where you're tuning in from. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Be sure to drop your city, state, or country. Great morning, everyone. Great morning. Welcome. Hey, you guys, be sure to let me know who's here, where you're tuning in from. Super excited to have you guys on the line this morning. On my way to work out. Yes, y'all, yes. Your girl has been holding it down, being faithful, being consistent, being dedicated, because that's where you get true lasting change. And I've discovered that, there are things that motivate me. Like, you got to know what motivates you. And what motivates one person may not motivate everybody. Hey, brother. Had a great time at the party. Y'all, we had a party last night. My brothers both have birthdays this month, and so we celebrated both of them on last night. It was amazing, great fun, great food, great people. Like, I love it. So, you guys, when we think about, and today is my son's birthday. Let me say that, honey. Let me not forget to say that. Today's my son's birthday. He turned 30 today. Can y'all believe I have a 30-year-old? Well, he's not even the oldest. Like, I for real legit have a 34-year-old. I can't believe, well, he'll be 34 on his birthday, which is also this week. Okay? So this is the week of birthdays for me. I've got birthday after birthday after birthday after birthday, an opportunity to celebrate life. And a part of what I'm going to talk about today is rooted in that, right? Life, birth, It's the title of today is New Year, New You, New Things. New Year, New You, New Things. Well, the truth of the matter is that for those who recognize the spiritual calendar, the Jewish calendar, we've crossed over into a new year. It's a whole new year. For all of you who wanted to throw 2020 out with the bath water, listen, this is your opportunity to step into the new year. This is a new year. And every year when the new year begins, we always say, new year, new me. Like you always are ready to create a new you. And this gives you an opportunity and impetus to go ahead and launch that if you haven't launched it already. I made a decision that when I know that I need to change something, when I know that I need to make a shift, that I will make the shift, and it doesn't matter what's going on the calendar. See, I've decided not to live my life solely based on the calendar, but based on what needs to happen in my life to achieve the result that I desire. I want a certain quality of life right now. There are things that I want in my life, and so I make decisions based on that. I've learned not to make my decisions based on emotion, not to make them based on what people want me to do, what people believe I should do, or even who people believe I should be, but to truly just be the me that I desire to be, the me that God needs me to be, to show up in the earth realm, to encourage, to inspire, to motivate. And I'm truly, in the words of Jill Scott, living my life like it's golden, because it is. With that said, I have shifted, crossed over into another place, and it's a place that is new for me. It's a new place for me. A place where I really am focused on accomplishing and achieving the goals that I've set, and that's not new, right? I've always been about that. That's not new, but let me tell you what's new. Not allowing people, their thoughts, their feelings, and their issues to stop me from doing what it is I need to do for me and my family. A lot of times we will find ourselves in places where we know we need to do a new thing, but we won't do the new thing because we don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. We don't want to do the new thing because, we don't want to be disloyal. We don't want to do the new thing because, we feel like if we do this, then we're not being let me tell y'all something. This always blows my mind because I'm going to tell you something. 90% of the people you're trying to be faithful to will never be faithful to you. They'll only be faithful to you as long as it benefits them. Period. Point blank. And I'm not saying that that means that you have to lose your morals or your values. No, I'm not saying that. But I am saying that when it is time to do a new thing, that you should have the courage to say, hey, listen, this is no longer working for me, and I need to do a new thing, right? Yeah, definitely. Have the conversation. Be adult about it. Be mature about it. But if you need to do something different, do it. Do not allow people to hold you hostage with their ideas, their expectations, their beliefs about what you should do and where you should be. I can just think of all the times in my life when, and I'm normally pretty good about doing this, you guys. Now, people will tell you I'm normally pretty good about doing this because I've had to do it, you know. But there have been times when I didn't move when I knew I should have moved. I didn't do something that I knew I should have done. And I didn't do it not because I didn't know, not because I didn't want to. I didn't do it because I didn't want to hurt someone's feelings, or I didn't want to appear to be disloyal or unfaithful or, you know, any of those things. So it was really about pleasing people and not about pleasing God. So I want to encourage you that if there is something that you want out of your life that you're not currently accomplishing, if there's something that you want to do that's not quite manifesting in this season, if there's something that you've been a part of that's not producing and yielding what you need to have yielded and produced in your life, just consider, God, do I need to do a new thing? If there are parts of you that are not serving you, right? God, what do I need to do to become the me that you need me to be? For me, a part of that has been my working out because I, you know, have had health challenges, right? And when you've had health challenges, if you don't take care of yourself, you're more susceptible to being sick or things like that. And so I know that I have to take care of myself. I have to. That meant that I had to get that weight off. And I still am in process. But, I just had some weight that needed to go because my knees were hurting. I couldn't wear my heels like I wanted to. My knees were hurting. My back was hurting like I was in pain. And so I needed to do something different. And so that's what I did. So I started some products, added them to my workout. My workouts have been intensified. I have more strength. I have more endurance. I'm able to go longer, harder, faster, stronger. And that's important to me. So I know that what I'm doing is working, but I also needed more discipline, right? Needed more discipline, which means getting up and going to work out when you don't feel like it. Getting up and going to work out when, it's rainy or, just whatever. You're in a mood. You feel some type of way. Really, those are the times when you really need to go work out because it helps to shift you with the endorphins that are released during the workout. So I had to add more discipline to my life. Well, another reason I needed to add more discipline to my life, I started trading again, right? I started trading on the Forex market again, and I loved that, and I missed it. So with trading, you've got to have discipline. You can't be all emotional, and, emotional trading will have you broke. They talking about emotions make you cry sometimes. Emotions make you broke sometimes. That's what emotions will do. So I had to get some additional discipline. And so working out has afforded me the opportunity to build discipline in a way that assists me even with my trading. Everything I'm doing, I have really worked hard to increase my level of discipline. Discipline is such an important part of our lives and our success. And so that has been important. It's been a thing that I've had to add to and intensify in my life because it's something that I struggle with. Discipline with money. Just discipline, period. Normally, and I say this a lot, if you are missing something in one area of your life, you're normally missing it in multiple, if not all areas of your life. So discipline for me was a key thing that I had to increase. So now I've crossed over into a new year, had an opportunity to just seek God and just explore me and see what it was I needed to do in me. And I've made some decisions, right? Made some decisions, and there's some things that I'm actively working on. There's some things that I had to release, some people that I had to release, some anger, resentment, bitterness that I had to release. And so now in this new year, like I'm going in with a clearer heart. I believe that God works in layers. He removes layers from our heart, you know? And so you may think that you've done all of your heart work, but there's more work that needs to be done. And so I know that, you know, God has done some things for me in this season. And so I've removed some stuff. I've dropped some stuff. And now I can see a little better. I'm a little less weighted down. And so I can move forward a little differently. With that said, for me, this shift in season is what I'm very excited about. Because the thing about the new is it's full of possibilities. There are all of these possibilities. So there's some things that I'm working on that I'm going to be dropping that are in the mix. So I want you guys to stay tuned. There's some things that, you know, people have been asking me about and asking me about and asking me about. So, okay, let me show these people how to do this because, you know, I want them to be able to experience the breakthrough and the freedom that I've been able to experience. And it really is systematic. It's not magical. It feels magical, but it's not magical. There is a system and a science to it, and a magic that results from it, right? But I want to be able to share that with people so that people will be able to experience that kind of breakthrough, that level of breakthrough, a breakthrough that we often search for in the wrong places, but that is definitely possible for us to achieve. So, it's a new year. You can be a new you, and you can do a new thing. Whatever it was about you in your life that you didn't like, you have the power and the ability to change that. Change it. Don't sit around talking about, I wish. No, change it. Do it. I want you to absolutely tap into everything that God has for you. I'm telling you, it is God's desire that we have an incredible and amazing life, and we get in the way. So stop getting in your own way. Live your best life. Live your life like it's golden, and let God do the new thing in you that he desires to do. One of my favorite scriptures is, behold, I do a new thing. Shall it not spring forth? What's springing forth for you this fall? Listen, you guys, I love you guys to life and life more abundant. Have an amazing and incredible, blessed, and prosperous day. Mwah.